The new Madden 20, playing RJ right now. He's going to be the Titans, while I will be Panthers. So, hope you all like it. Enjoy.
Hey, everybody, it's the...
All right, Coach, thanks. We are across the Cumberland River from downtown Nashville at Nissan Stadium in Tennessee. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Carolina Panthers and the Tennessee Titans. This will be taken in at the 1. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Newton. Buying time to his left. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Thomas, the intended target. Well, that's tough. You come in here, you dial up that pass play on the first play from scrimmage and get it picked.
And you know, coaches always talk about we prepare for every eventuality. You don't even mention this as a possibility when you dial up that play, right? Instead, they throw a pick, and now they're behind the 8 ball on the road to get things going.
Menu narration option is set to off.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down and 4, Mariota. And this one caught by Delaney Walker. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of the defense.
So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
And it's caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because it took it away, right? So now
and he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown.
And that was a quick score by RJ. Beating
and the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game.
And he whipped it.
Play, they had no answer.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's picked up by the Titans. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down.
Yeah, they ain't challenging that one. We ain't bringing that back at all.
You know, I think
Once
that's what
again,
a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage,
Madden's
get down,
RJ's stuff,
protect the
not
football,
mine.
and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
Out to his left.
Oh my goodness gracious, great balls of fire. And he's dancing on me, look at that. Oh, break it down, break it down. What?
44 yards. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays.
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line.
Nice, the kicker.
He's going to stay
Nice play.
right where it is. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Titans. And they're going to bring this one back.
As you can tell, folks, this is going to be a very long game.
So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Yep, the kicker looked like he was going to throw it, but it's not what he did.
The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
Rumble, young man, rumble.
This will be taken in at the 1.
Oh my God, I held the ball.
The 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Watch this, y'all. I'm going to cough it up again.
Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. 10 yards on the
And that was the first for me, guys. Yeah, buddy.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what
Well, that was the
position
most
you
yards I
play.
got this
If you're
game,
on
so
offense,
I'll consider that a
be
win.
aware, a ball may come your way.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
The only problem about playing with people next to you is you got a lot of button peekers.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
This is something that we expected to see. McCaffrey used out of the backfield. 107 catches in 2018, the most in one season by an NFL running back.
On first down, it's Newton. Dancing to his left. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay,
No, we're not going to do the running quarterback challenge. You will destroy me because for some reason you can get the slowest quarterback in the NFL and still run me.
To throw again on 2nd down. Newton flush to his right. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Terrific coverage in the end zone that time. Forced him out of the pocket to his
And all
right.
of the music in the background, I do not have the rights for. Therefore, please don't come after me.
The defense of not getting out of their lanes.
He may try and run for this. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Even at the age of 30, Cam says it's just a number. Still a real threat running the football. We all know about the touchdown.
Let's see if I can do this real quick. Sorry guys, let me do something. Just want to get the audio back on my TV real quick. Sorry.
But ran for 488 yards last season. That was 4th among all NFL quarterbacks. He can still tote the mail.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
20.
Now Newton. And he's
Oh, there we go.
Samuel.
There's a
Touchdown,
7.
Carolina.
There's 6 on the board right now.
A 9-yard touchdown.
I'm gonna go for
ground.
2.
And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead.
Go for 2 right here.
He was on point throwing the ball right
Oh, well,
there.
what
He had the
happened
big
there?
play to get him
What
down
happened?
close,
Yep, that's
and
one.
then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st
I
and
know.
goal.
I was.
And you mentioned the big
Could be
play that
winning
got
them.
him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They
What?
didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Going back. Hey, stop waving at your mom in the crowd, dude.
And this will be
She knows you're there. You got her. You got her free tickets. She saw you, bro.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
Boom, 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 boom.
Mariota and the Titans break the huddle 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Mariota forced out to his left. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. And it's picked
Run,
up by
big
the
boy. Run,
Panthers.
run, run.
And they will finally
Man,
put it
big
into
boy.
the
You
return,
call him
but
wheels.
not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Back
see a
in the
play
days
like that,
when
I
I
come back
was
to risk
numb,
reward.
I had a
I don't know
hair
about
like
you,
a
but
rolling
is it worth it at
stone.
that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
Don't call it
Should've
comeback
gone
because I've
down.
been here for
Hindsight's always
years. That's all I
20/20,
gotta
but
say.
that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can
Oh,
analyze
man,
it.
he
But I
could
think
not
ultimately you gotta look
go
at it
2
as
yards
a
deeper,
first
could he?
option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore. Yeah, Greg Olson's back
Good,
for
I'm
his
not running
13th
anymore.
NFL season. The last 9 have been in a Panthers uniform. Only 9 games for him a year ago, 7 the season before due to injuries, but when healthy,
Maybe I was
1,000-yard receiver in 2014, 15, and 16.
really, Mr. I'm a football
Second down
star.
play results in
you
a
know
loss
nothing
of 2
about
yards.
football. You can
That's a
stop.
really alert defense there because they saw the heavy
For
look
a
come in
week and
from
a
the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Here's Newton. This is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown,
Oh, everybody, we got a
Carolina.
game, folks.
A 5-yard touchdown. And the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown.
As the offense went on the field to start their last drive, you know they discussed in the huddle, hey, if we put one in the end zone here, we put ourselves in a position to start making a comeback.
Gano the extra point, and that will get him one closer. The drive there only spanning 3 plays.
So you
and
can
the
still
end
hear it,
result,
but
a
it's
Panthers
not coming in.
touchdown.
Not that I'm going to get more than 100 views.
Gano
'cause
now
I'm cool.
following the
Everybody
touchdown
does.
here to
If you
kick
like
it
what you all
away.
see, just hit that subscribe button on the bottom.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
Thinking about
always hear
getting
about
a
empty
PS
possessions,
camera.
but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball
Oh,
away,
you
get
what the
yourself
hell?
set to play
What the
defense.
hell?
And I think he's going
Run,
to go.
boy.
They're not going to get him. Touchdown.
Okay, don't run. Just dive on his heels.
Adam Humphries with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Titans get the quick strike touchdown. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful
Oh,
on the other
dangerous
sideline.
territory. It's
Yeah, it
11
feels a little
points.
bit
Calm
more like
down.
a
You're in dangerous
basketball
territory
game.
when
One
it's
team
18
is
to nothing.
pressing, and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing it, it's scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll
Yeah,
get
that's
it
not
up
fair.
past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I'm barely ready. That should make it easier for you.
Carolina getting set to take the field.
Did everyone hear that? RJ says he's laying down for me and I'm still choking.
It's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth,
what was that?
it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Meanwhile, they take a shot.
See, I didn't do my research on teams in the off season. Well, except for a few teams that are near to my heart, the Bears. But other than that, I can't tell pretty much anybody what anybody's doing.
And now look at this, big game, but a fumble.
Yeah, McCaffrey's there for a reason. That's why I got him. That's why he went to Stanford. See, he's smart, kids.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him.
All these football players, after they retire about 5 years, they're like, what are we going to do now?
Or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. Eluding the pressure right. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
That's not bad. They're
a
going
good pickup there,
right now.
21 yards.
You know, he did have some off-season
put pretty
problems.
Good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try to evade
you know,
people.
video game
on the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
I don't know what I just did, but we're gonna.
On 1st down, Newton. And now
oh, what? That was a really bad delay.
Picked by Kevin
what?
Byard.
No, come on.
And he's got daylight.
Get him, McCaffrey.
It's a foot race.
Are you kidding?
And he's gonna score. It's a Titans touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought that had to be? Come on, say it for me. Say it for me.
Yes, Angelo, that was a good
It's a free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation.
Sister, you play football. You're a stud. You should know what it is, man.
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's
okay, is that what just happened?
Being that player, I just never was.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
First time RJ and I played this. He was the Browns, I was the Bears. I ran it back my first 2 kickoffs.
Decent field position through the pick 6.
But then he came back and beat me in overtime. So.
Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
That's what didn't bother you too much. And look at
this. What is he throwing to? I swear to God, as he's colorblind, he needs to realize what team he's on.
Right around the 28-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open, otherwise just don't do it.
Trey Boston up to make the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Mariota, and that's incomplete. Eric Reed, the former LSU Tiger, making the play on the defensive side. The turnover put him in great field position.
Let's start
they don't
pouring
want to
salt
squander
in the
the
now,
3rd down
guys.
coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense.
We're not even halfway through the second quarter yet.
You got to cash in and get some points.
Are you?
Humphreys. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
So y'all know I'm going to play the game out all the way, even though I'm going to get robbed.
So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have it.
And they get to
Finally.
Mariota here as he's dropped on the sag. Ryan Burns. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump it for a loss of 8.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, it still definitely hurts.
They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot. Got a man, it's Humphreys. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Great football.
Adam Humphreys on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. There's DJ Moore as he and the rest of the offense head back out there. They've got to be thinking, how can we get him a little bit more involved here? Second quarter, you're down, and really, he's been out of the mix.
I would agree with that, and oftentimes you hear, well, we're just taking what the defense is giving us, but sometimes that's just not good enough. Sometimes you have to take what you want, and that means getting him the football.
Yeah, so far just a single catch in this game. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete.
Wow. Hit the wrong button and still got the
for
completion.
16 yards to start the drive. First down. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On first down, this is McCaffrey. Powering his way forward and taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
I know.
Give him 18 on the
I don't really care for him because he went to Stanford, but to each their own. I mean, everybody has certain faults. I don't know what song that is because I'm not allowed to know.
So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Newton. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there, because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frank, touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, 41 yards. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer.
Not much.
There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. It's the second quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
And we often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going, but we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime to make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series. So those surface tablets come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So they search for that patience here now. Derrick Henry. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for the defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Now a pass hauled in downfield. There he goes.
Everybody, that's what you call bullshit.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Adam Humphries on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. Extra point put through by Succop. And a route is on here in this first half.
Not 3 touchdowns the first half. Question.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Every official's excuse.
I want to challenge the PI.
I hit the crossbar.
Yes, you did.
Let's go.
Crossbar challenge.
Carolina getting set to take the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Here's Newton. He's going to wind up and air it out. It's caught inside the 25. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
That was a good
DJ
throw.
Moore, 75 yards.
I was like Patrick
and
Mahomes.
The Panthers are able to cut into this lead.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Extra point.
None like RJ. Perfect on my field.
Will shave one more off this lead.
I'm perfect and I
One of
need
the
my
shortest
kick.
drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Sorry, guys.
Do what you gotta do, man. Do what you gotta
about
do.
to go on offense. He's got to be feeling pretty good. Playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
And all quarterbacks will tell you, hey, we love a running game, helps us out. But at the end of the day, they want to rely on their arm. Throw the football, feel good about things, keep things moving in the right direction.
I need to talk to him.
Right now, that's exactly what
No,
we're
that's part of
saying.
football, though.
And we'll see if that continues.
He'll get trapped.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
2nd and 5 now. Mariota
No way.
taken in by Taylor left side.
270 yards.
For first down. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
10 more there and another first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to run there.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. Luke Kuechly, the all-pro linebacker, in on the stop. On second down, it's Henry. So there you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go.
Oh, my ball.
The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter
Back
gets
kick.
underway.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
A first down throw for Mariota. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The intended receiver, Taywan Taylor. That'll bring up second down. Just his second incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller,
Using your
you better
second
circle what you
Cheater.
just dialed up on
I'm
your
not,
play
I'm
sheet
trying
and
to.
come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback on this.
Oh, and Lewis lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Newton. And an alley to run. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
Dude,
It's picked up by the
I
Titans.
don't even know.
All right, let's be frank. You hate the fumble at the end of the play, but prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
Step out.
yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. That throw good for 4. It's
Does the number
second
pop up
down.
on the screen?
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Mariota had an 87-yard run as a rookie. This one a bit less, but it is a first down.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took advantage of it. A first down carry for Henry. He's got the first down and more past midfield.
Are you kidding me? You ran into me and I couldn't even talk to you.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry.
This celebration.
Second touchdown of the night. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead.
That next.
And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2
Not that I could
TDs and
celebrate
why
it,
they're up
but-
on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing,
Story of my life, guys.
not a
Story
good
of my
feeling
life.
at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here?
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
You ain't got nothing. Check. Fred now. Fred 20.
A shotgun snap for Newton. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now. Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
Escaping the pressure right. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's picked up by the Titans. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop it. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Mariota on the delay to Henry. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They keep it with Henry on first down. Luke Kuechly, the all-pro linebacker, in on the stop.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make checks, just like a quarterback would on offense to get them into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about that finish, holding that to a minimal gain?
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. The safety, Ross Cockrell, there to knock that one away.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Off play action. Newton. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now in Nashville, A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Newton to throw. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Harold Landry. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're looking at 3rd and the nose of the football. To throw is Newton. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer. He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
Unfortunately, no.
It's too bad, right? That would have been big points. But he is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Things are not going as well the rest of the way for them. That's why they're down. With this deficit, he might need to score a couple of more times to give them a chance.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Sorry for the waking
entertainment. Get a
entertainment.
chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see a back just kind of have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's picked up by the Titans.
I don't know, Angelo, does it?
You've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt.
I actually thought this was going to be a good game.
But nothing is ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 15 now. Mariota, blitz coming, and down he goes. Well, there was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot
Obviously, they did not add the PI calls in this game.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And how about this, a fake? Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. Picked by Kevon Seymour. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. DJ Moore, 53 yards. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his second touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep them in it.
Now, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And the Titans getting set to go. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a two-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this.
And that's caught inside the 35. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Corey Davis, 75 yards. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. Boy, the action just coming fast and furious right now. If you got up to go get a drink from the fridge, you picked the wrong time. 2 long touchdowns.
Yeah, and that's how you answer a one-play drive with a one-play drive of your own. And you're exactly right. If you step away from the action, my dad took me to a Major League Baseball game when I was 8. I needed to go to the bathroom. Of course, while we're in the bathroom, grand slam home run.
Well, it tends to happen that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, my dad still hasn't forgiven me.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Curtis Samuel and the rest of the offense heading back out there now. Let's see here, Charles. 6 catches, over 100 yards. Call that a pretty good day at the office.
And I love the accumulation. The catches, the yardage. That means he's having a pretty good impact on this ball game and really helping his team out in a big way.
Means he wants the football again, right?
And it's funny because some of these receivers are very vocal about how much they're getting it. Others are quieter, but they still let you know, give me the ball, I'm going to make a play.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Newton now to throw. That's Samuel, caught left side. And the ball is knocked out. And it's picked up by the Titans. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
This game has a ton of bugs so far.
You look at the deficit here in the
Yeah, we need to get a hold of EA and let them know.
Sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because...
And this is going to be intercepted.
Yeah,
Dante Jackson picks it.
No,
and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game instead of being able to shut the door.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Jarrell Casey with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Newton. He's going to look deep for more. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way to a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back 1 pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
No, he won't.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Henry, and he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A good run of 6 yards there gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Yeah, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. Well, if this defense can hold him. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand.
Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And that might be Titan football. It is.
Oh, we got it. We got it. Good job, D. Good job, D.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win.
His last second touchdown.